Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida Atlantic Owls. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
From the gun on third down. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. On the move, it's Terrell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On third down, he drops to throw. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense will take the field for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got the quick completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Hauled settled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Makes a catch at the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Missed the connection on second, now looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Jacksonville State.
Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Meadows. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pulls it in. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. That's caught. It's clapped. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more snap coming before halftime. On the run, it's Terrell. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hold and fire complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give from the gun. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll run it to keep the clock moving, fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Spins away from the defender. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. They try to pop a run on the draw. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off at defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Florida Atlantic, 17. Jacksonville State, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. Hauls it in.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Gentry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Meadows. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Another first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
The offense with a big opportunity.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of